Traveling to Busan. Ready for battle.
Okay.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay, we call the Ana, dive the Ana and the Ashe straight away. Good field chew.
The objective is now.
Stop, kill the Ana. Probably just swap off the D.Va, go to Sig or Hog. No one's gonna be able to burst the Hog down other than focus fire. Let's get out. So comp swaps wise, probably swap either Chew onto Sig or Hog, or both tanks swap over to Hog Sig, but preferably to get a Hog. If you do run Sig, it can work against the Hog. Just make sure you're saving Rock for either when he gets a hook in onto one of your backline, or just on anyone in general, or when he's about to take a breather. Okay, we need to be on this Widow a little bit more. Can't just rely solely on Chase dueling him. Tuss, stop diving the Hog. Good. Pop wings. Pop wings, you still need to win this fight even though you have point. Good. If we're gonna kill the Hog, we need to all focus him. Nice. Next is the Ana. Ana dies here. Good heal. Good kill. Okay, we got 3 other players that Sunless needs help with. Shot. Nice. Why did we pop wings? Shouldn't have popped wings, should have saved it. I don't really have to go into that why we popped it.
Scary.
Okay, leading into this next fight, try to open with a pulse, and then we can throw bomb in, depends on which way they go.
Bob, do something. Go to sleep.
Good sleep, don't need wake up. Good peel. Everyone focusing the Hog.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. I'm back in the fight. Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Two, if you once you get nano, don't chase the ball. Chase after squishies instead. Pick. We need to be pushing up to help. Good DM. Jesus, chill.
Here I am.
Overtime.
Okay, so they made comp swaps onto Tracer and Sombra, so we know they're not going to have anything out of that. We mainly need to just focus on the Ana and the Hog. Should know that they have ults. Either open a pulse up onto the Ana or pulse the Hog and make sure we're focus firing him. Even better. Good, good. Good cleanup. Very good peel coming out from the tanks. You guys are doing a lot better with it. Let's make sure you're placing mines at the front, not over there. Good first round.
Ready for battle.
Go. Okay, already we need to swap our comp. This map is not very great for dive compared to a brawl style. I'm fine with the Widow, but probably should swap off the Tracer and Mercy. And then the Monkey for a Reinhardt. I have a Tracer and Reinhardt, okay. Toss, try not to jump in, try to walk forward and do the damage and jump out.
The objective is now.
Yep, make the comp swatches, not swaps now. Good. I'm fine with this. This is good. And we should be able to sustain longer than them just because we have a Moira over an Ana. We just need to be careful for them hitting big abilities like Sleep or Nade. Sets up the Chew and Plus to block that. Good block. Yeah, we push into that, we win that. Good counter charge. Beautiful. Make sure we're focusing this Ana. Anyone on the Ana? Focusing the Ana. Good, now the Zarya. There's her charge. Now the Reaper. Then the Tracer. Good.
Check this out.
Don't jump when you're going in for a shatter around the corner like that. Sunless is the only one that needs to peel back the point. Nobody else needs to. Which is what happens. Good. Good Nano.
Wait for it.
Save ults, no ults.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Stay on point. Good poop.
Down for the count.
Good. Tied up the score. Okay, we have 4 ults coming into this. They have 5. Saving beat for Grav. Yeah, save beat for Grav. I still stand by that. I'd say we can push aggressively into this speed boost and throw bomb. When you throw bomb, make sure you're throwing it at this angle this way. Don't throw it straight ahead. mind that. There's a couple ults that we shouldn't have used.
Shoot down.
Огонь по готовности!
Here you go.
Wait a second, when did we use coal?
Time to raise my APM. Shoot down.
Gotcha. Okay. We needed to wait for full Sixfus to be back, man. He wasn't exactly back yet.
Огонь по готовности!
Here you go.
Okay. I'm not exactly upset by that. That was actually, we used all the ults that probably we should have. So, but this is good for us. They use 4 ults, and we only use 3 for that. Coming into this next fight, we have 3 ult advantage switches on our favor. If we can, try to hit a good shatter. Hopefully they use beat from that. Or throw in bomb and hopefully they use beat. Either one you can go for. Or open up with pulse. Just make sure we're using one of the ults first. Good. Good. Focus the Rhine. Focus Rhine. We're on the Rhine. Good. She does a good bomb. Sure we're helping less. Good. Okay, and we have Cole and Shatter left.
Boosters engaged.
But they are coming up 2-3 ults themselves. Okay, going underneath. Someone needs to be checking. Big shatter. Very nice. Big shatter, big shatter. Good Cole. Very nice.
Machine analytical mind.
Oh, they flipped the point. Okay, all they have is grab. Just to make sure we try to make sure we're trying to eat it. Rotation out of them. We need to be rotating faster, either to the choke or down to there. When you're playing top left, you can have somebody looking down this hall spraying just to, you know, get that extra poke. But when you sit up here, probably staying right here is your best bet. Just because you're able to rotate either jumping here, jumping over there, or moving up top left. So we just need to be a little bit faster with that rotation. So we jump down. Sorry, I need to check ults. Zarya hasn't used grab in a while. We should know that they have grab, so she's priority.
Get into position.
Try to land the stick on the Zarya. Good, massive stick. Good blast. Very nice. We handled that really well. I don't know comm-wise if we knew Zarya had grab and we needed to focus her first. Yeah, good. She make sure you stand still. Good. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if we knew that they had grab or not, but we should know just because they obviously hadn't used it in a while. It was good stick onto the Zarya. Great play. Yeah, I mean, this was a good map. You guys were firing all cylinders for this one. Okay, we're swapping back over to the dive. Okay.
Taking off.
Hog dives. Good focus. Good focus.
The objective is now active.
No.
Laz, if you can, try to save your nade. Don't nade just like that. Save it for either when you're focus firing a hog or if it's big for supports. Don't just throw it in there and need it like that. Good minefield. Tanks, we need to start rotating back towards point. Okay.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Personne n'échappe.
Personally, I don't like to, when you're running your comp that you are now, I don't like to nano the ball just because, one, he has a 80 rounds in his mag. You'd probably just want to use it to use it as like a saving grace type of thing, or nanoing your tracer. But Ball isn't supposed to be in a fight for very long. He's supposed to do his, do his disruption and then do a little bit of damage, get out. Hopefully he can get a pick. Oh.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball.
Bad dude from them. That was actually pretty disgusting.
Lights out.
Good sleep. It's fine. What? 3 ult?
Focus my targets. Adjusting angle.
4 ults if you're counting Ball's mines, but it's good. Got in 1 fight range. And we are coming back with 3 ults.
Moving up.
Bit overextended. Want to put your mines a little bit further back, Tusk, than that. Kind of fucked up that pulse.
In case you were
Yep, we
wondering,
need
that's
to.
confirmed kill.
If we can kill the ball, we can still win this.
Lifting up.
Good pick. If we're gonna keep with the D.Va instead of swapping over to a Sigurd Hog too, you need to be on that Hog's ass 100% of the time. Good full Hog. Where's Diana? We need to focus Diana. It's fine, just get out.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I probably would have saved sights, because we're in transition between not fighting and fighting.
Nerf this!
Okay, if you're gonna set up a play like that, Tusk, you need to be, we need to throw that bomb a little bit sooner. So as soon as Tusk says he's going in, you immediately throw bomb. Tusk should be able to get there, pile drive, and then once he pile drives, everyone comes up. Bomb gets a huge value, which it does. Regardless, that was still a good bomb. But
Adaptive circuits engaged.
okay,
D.Va.
focus the D.Va.
I am unstoppable!
We didn't really need a nano the D.Va, but it's fine. Good. Very good map. That's very clean. Not too many mistakes.
Traveling to Iconville. Ready for battle.
Someone call
5, 4, 3.
I don't know about this double projectile. Just put Chase on a hit scan, so either Tracer, Ash, Widow, even Kree is fine, but
1. Attackers incoming.
Gendu's not that great.
Defend objective A.
Tusk. Stop trying to rotate in between that left side. Wow, okay, never mind. Now that the fire is rotated, yeah, that's fine to play there. Good dodge on the hook. Big ante from them.
Dynahex is stopped. Clearing the area.
If all three of you can get out, then just we wait for respawns. Tusk. That's a while ago. It's back.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
Good stuff on that. This is the comp that we should have held with first. Good body block. Good shield.
Cease your resistance.
Shouldn't have used Bongo that early. Good eat. Good kill.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Okay, they're coming up with 5. We don't know that they have EMP yet, probably. At least we're assuming they're pretty close. If not, they have it. So probably best not to use Flux. Probably can go in for Nano Barrage as soon as Laz gets it. Which you should be able to maybe build it off of Chew. Good sleep. Rip.
System output overloaded.
Tusk, don't push too far.
The base.
Good flex. Even if we get the one pick, that's still value. Not a waste of the MP, but still a big one.
Dynahex
Fine.
is stopped.
I don't know how the fuck that worked. Good rock. That's unlucky, Chew. Honestly, in that moment, you legit fucked on everything. You did almost everything perfectly as you were supposed to do. You threw shield out to block the hook that was landed on a Tusk. We eat the whole hog, and then... Or I don't know if we ate the hog. No, we rocked the whole hog, and then we tried to eat Barrage. That was perfect play from you. Honestly, the only thing that would have fixed that is a little bit more focus fire, and... yeah, that's just about it. They've almost full comp swat just to keep going, which is good for us. I don't know why we used Bongo. Probably could have saved it. So we're still gonna have another contest. Don't throw Bob out. Just the contest part. That's the kind of Bob that I was looking for. Something like that. Okay, now it's time to make comp swaps. Fuck me. Tusk probably jump over to the Rhine. Chu, I'd say go over to Diva, just because right now they're running quite a bit of spam. Yeah, not ball. I mean, if we would have been able to contest it the entire time, yes, but not anymore. That's a good pick. Just keep backing. Chase, don't die here. Okay, or we swap over to this. This is okay too. Good bug.
Time to raise my APM.
Nice fix. Nice, now leave her, leave her, leave her, leave her. We don't kill the baby diva. Tusk, I swear to God, if you're gonna kill the baby diva. Okay, no, good. I mean, you should have just left her alone at that point. Sleep it. Good hack. Good nano. Okay, this is just way too many ults. Oh. Yeah, that was 4 ults and they're only using support ults. If they use barrage, it could be worth it, but... Okay, actually, with how many ults that we used, I think we could have probably saved at least Valk or Sigil. Everything else is fine for what they committed. No EMP, no EMP. Big EMP. Goes on 4? Where the fuck is Ben? Okay, where the fuck is Ben? I'm not crazy, right? Oh, that's Ben. Good EMP. Very good. Okay, Gecko, come out of stealth and start. I don't know if you are or not. Yeah, I would come out of stealth just to farm EMP. Oh, once you know you're gonna get low, then definitely TP out. If you are, good. Ult coming into this fight. I'd say just Valk and Whole Hog. If we have Nano in time, then use maybe Nano Whole Hog. They're not really pushing in for that. Good. Yeah, good response with the Whole Hog when they pop Nano. Fine, Bob's still doing a lot of work. We won this fight. Good shit. Okay, EMP Sigil this next fight.
30 seconds remaining.
Tusk, I think you could have just stayed on the or the hog still.
Helden sterben nicht.
That's a waste.
Apagando las luces.
That's big. Holy shit! What an EMP. What a flux. Big name from them. Good body block. Massive body block from the tank. Let's go. Again, another good round.
Initiating match.
I think we need to start. We need to start looking at what alt combos we're gonna do, specifically with the Hog Sig comp. And in my opinion, I think for the most part, it's more reactionary in what you use. But there are some times where a couple of the alts can be used to break open the fights. But it's more reliant on what abilities you hit first. So what I'm mostly thinking is, like, you can open a fight with Whole Hog, Nano, and when you were running the Sombra EMP. But for Valk, for Sigil, what else were you running? And Bob's kind of 50-50. You can lead with it, or you can either lead with it or just use it reactionary. But so like when we use Whole Hog to start a fight, we need to get the hook first, so hook them in and then we Whole Hog.
One. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
I'd probably swap at least the... Oh, no. Keep this for now. Actually, no. I would say we swap the Tracer for Sombra. So, before Genji got his buff, anytime people would run Genji for like a Nano Blade, I'd say about 70% of the time, no, not even 70, I'd say about 60-65% of the time, Genji, even with Nano Blade, isn't going to get much value. When he had his buff, that was different, but before the buff, he got value probably 65% of the time with Nano, and that's just with Nano. So, at least for when I was playing, when people would run something for a Nano Blade, they would always run a Sombra and just go for that Big Bang combo. At least to open up the first point, sometimes on 2CP, sometimes on fucking hybrid, fuck. So if you are going to swap, I'd say definitely swap the Tracer for a Sombra. Just build for that big combo, EMP, Nano Blade, and just go in with it. Gaku will, nothing will be able to shut him down if everyone's EMP. Good call on the soldier dive. Get bubble. Yeah, it's a dead fight. Gaku build blade and then get out. Okay, the Ana should be the dive target, not really the soldier, just because as soon as he sees the dive coming, he shouldn't be running off the edge. He should be running back inside the building, and he will most likely get away. Ana, however, if you are able to block cooldowns, she's a much easier dive target. For now, slow down your dive a little bit. Kind of just poke until you get blade. Once you do, then you go. Tusk is probably gonna die. Not dead yet. I don't know why you're peeking that. You heal up before. Oh, you were trying to get bubble too. Respectable. Just back up. Okay, now we're coming into this with 5 ults. At least in the mid fight, we'll have 5 ults.
Helden
Plus,
sterben
you need to
nicht.
slow it down a little bit.
Огонь по
Grab Rod.
готовности.
Just back out. Back it out.
Helden sterben nicht.
It's fine that we use Valk. That could have been turned into a winnable fight. Or it could have seemed as a winnable fight at least. Try not to primal with your Nano Blade. If anything, just use Bomb with your Nano Blade. Tusk, you need to slow it down. You're going in at least this whole attack. You've been going in ahead of everyone. You need to wait for your team to catch up a little bit, especially because he just went in and your leap is on cooldown. Good juggle with the Zarya.
60 seconds.
Good peel for your Mercy. Beautiful. Good. Yep, we start to, I'd say, switch off the dive.
The payload.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Damn, Geku, you're already 50 on your blade. That's kind of crazy. Okay. We don't have nano, but choose. Not next. Okay, good. Oof. Let's go. Good bomb. Massive bomb. Good dive on the Widow. We still win that. Focus Diana.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Good. Chew with the 5k. Oh boy. We've been pushing cards this whole time. Good. Okay, Nano Blade if they try to retest. Yeah, they're not gonna. Okay.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Helden sterben nicht.
Wasn't needed to pop Primal there. You should have just gotten out. This is just gonna disrupt and feed them ult charge. When your team's ready to go in, that's when you go in and you start to use Primal. I understand you're trying to juggle him towards you, which, granted, you guys have to pick for it, but
Time to raise my AP.
you also fed them a lot of ult charge.
Deine Hexe ist da.
Goes for in res. Okay, now we throw bomb and Nano Blade. It's important to do that because specifically, I'm thinking of how you're gonna do this. When you throw bomb, they're gonna either spread where they are right now. They're gonna spread one of two ways. Either they're gonna push towards cart, which not many people are gonna do, or they're gonna try to hide around here. Once they do, even if bomb doesn't kill them, we pop Nano Blade. You just grouped 2 supports and an Ashe right in the corner. Which he did. Good. Big bomb. Big fucking bomb. Shoot, my lord. Yep, we focus hog. Good sleep. Okay, we need to make comp swatches here. Fuck, yeah, I'm just gonna, that's so fucking annoying. That's been the 3rd time tonight. Comp swaps. Conquats. We need to make conquats here, okay? Make some conquats. Swap over to Orion and probably get off Mercy. You're not really doing as much as you could be on Lucio. Widow doesn't necessarily need a pocket as much as something like an Ashe does, and neither does Genji. Ball Rhine. Big slam. Make the swaps. Just get out, don't try to go for the res. Word.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Okay, we swap over to the Sombra. Okay, since you swapped over to the Sombra, you might as well just swap over to the Reaper. Oh, actually, I'm okay with the Widow or an Ashe. Still, you need somebody to contest both their hit scans. Just swap over to a Lucio and just a Lucio, honestly, and this comp looks a lot better.
Do something!
Good pick. They're on a keep hitting these antis. Chew, I gotta show you a workshop that it will help you eat antis, but we need to be looking for those and eating those every time. Let's make these conquats. Make these conquats. We're forcing dive in a closed area. You're gonna jump and slap your head on the top every time.
Nerf this.
Thank you, Mr. Hog.
30 seconds.
Good call on that dive. Fine, cut the rest. Don't shatter. Pocket the fuck out of him. Okay. Nice.
Victory.
Regardless if it works, let's say the enemy team had capped it all the way through. You're looking at let's say they got it in overtime. You're still looking at a minute on the clock for both of you compared to you guys either winning or drawing if you just swapped over to a different comp. Nonetheless, still most of that was still a very good map. I think this is the only one I can look at because I don't have the last code. Nobody has graciously given it to me. Oh, shit. Whoop.
Traveling to Hanamura. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Tusk, still go for this Fire Strike, but make sure you stick around just for a second longer just to see what they're running, specifically on this map because of what you guys are running. And as soon as you see that sim, you call for your team. Everyone just go back to point. You play that area that like you normally do.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
You should try my meatball.
You know, I bet he does have good meatballs. Good pick. Blindside the fuck out of him. One day you're out of position. Fine, we have more spam than they do. Good. Give them a tick. We gotta make it like I know one day's a trial, but we can't make rotations like this. You're throwing your life away just by doing that. Good pull pin. You know, I think that combo deserves a name. How about grenade? Because you pull the pin and you blow someone the fuck up. I like it. I like it. There you go. I just gave you guys a brand new call. You are welcome. Call it the grenade. Anytime you want to throw that bitch out, Chew pulls the, well, I guess pulls, toss pins, and you throw that bitch out there. There you go. Just call it the grenade. You're welcome. They still have the sim. You can, you just need to back up. You guys should keep backing up here. Good pull. Where the fuck? Oh, they're doing the sneaky teleporter. I like it, the sneaky teleporter. Play around bell. Just play around the bell. Put your shield down, Tusk. Flame strike. Oh shit! Alright, that was a really good play. I thought you were gonna flame strike. Sig did too. He even ate it. And you went for that shatter. You sneaky motherfucker. Good play. Good fucking play. Unlucky. By the way, I'm fine with you being out here, for the Tord being out here when all 6 of them over here. But if one is Ana and Choke, and you're running onto point right here, you're just gonna throw your life away every time for it. I'm impressed. That was a sneaky motherfucking play. Okay, good. Now they swap. We can still play it. We can play at the choke now. As soon as they start pushing in, then we pop bongos. I don't know why they're forcing this ball run. It's kind of stupid. Uh-oh. Okay, good lamp. I'm fine with that. Uh-oh.
Into the unknown.
وريهم قوتك.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
So I understand the trance. 50-50 whether or not you needed to use it. Kept Tusk alive a little bit longer. Let's just say, in your situation, what would you use it for? I'm going to let you answer first. What do you think you would use it for? 3 biggest things that you're going to be using it for. You're either going to use it for, if you can get this off fast enough, you're going to use it for a barrage. Especially if the FAR is barraging right above you, then you pop it. You're going to use it for minefield. So actually 4 things. If they hit a big shatter and you're not caught in it, or when they nano the Rhine. You never, ever, ever pop trance just for fucking tire. Why did... No, we don't swap off the fucking Torb. Burn the tire. Make sure we're focusing the tire. Yeah, get the fuck in that field.
30 seconds.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Humanity. That's unlucky. See, that's when we could have had... Well, nah. Damn! Good, we didn't use shatter.
10 seconds.
Like, okay, but still, we're not gonna be able to hold this every time with the comp. It's just how it is. But we still held them for the full format. Yep, good. Good. We swap over to the Diva. Yeah, Tracer's fine here. We don't exactly need the Torb. If anything, either a Mei or a Reaper.
Check this out.
Whoops. Just baited the fuck out of you.
Boosters engaged. Time to read my APM.
Yeah, I don't know about that play.
Helden sterben nicht.
Der Horst, that was not the best play. Good pick.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
2 ticks. Sleep nade, sleep nade, sleep nade. Fuck. I'm Lukey. Okay, we don't need 3 people or 4 people on point right now. At this point, at this stage of you guys contesting, we only need people to toe on and toe off, but make sure we're taking turns. If we can get picks, even the better for it. But until this Widow is dealt with and somebody pressures the Ana, this isn't going to be taken. So, what could be happening, Tusk can be touching point along with Maddie, while Chu dives up onto the Ana and Tracer goes and deals with the Widow. Or at least pressures the Widow. Good, Tusk, you do that, that's fine. I'm just saying that probably was the optimal. Good sleep, make sure we touch.
Time's up.
It's kind of a rip. It's fine. Yep, we still win that. Good. I gotta say, you guys are really good at contesting out fights. Either that or the people you're playing your shit. One of the two. Good pick. They're not gonna rise.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
60
Interesting.
seconds remaining.
Time to pop sights, but alright. Please tell me where it's standing still. Okay, now you swap to Mercy before you die.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's just a good shot right here. They're snowballing. Nice, good move. Do not use bombs. Don't just throw bombs. Much as I can tell, you want to fucking throw that bitch. Now dive the Widow. Yes, you dive the Widow. Touch stays on point. Good pick, Chase.
30 seconds
Good bomb.
I'm back in the fight.
Okay, the point's being contested right now. If you wanted to, do the roll through, jump off ledge, and then slam back on the Ana. Good minefield coverage though.
Deine Hexe ist da.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Very good, very good.
Wait for it.
Initiating match.
That felt a lot longer than 7 fucking minutes.
Ready for battle.
Okay, we should swap off the Widow though.
5,
Just
4,
for the brawl. What are they setting up?
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Definitely,
A.
not definitely, but just probably shouldn't swap over to a Tracer. Just because when they do have the turret, that makes it a lot harder for you. Again, remember the rotation. We go everyone, or right or left, either way. Somebody fucking call something. Good pick. Keep making the rotation. Good ball. Good freeze. We kill the hog. Big balls. We still win this. Good pick.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Shield. Shield your team to get through. Shield your team to get through.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you for that. That was dumb as shit. And you just got fucked. What'd I tell you? You shatter, you swing. You try not to pin. Okay, what do we have for alts? Okay. Did you get knocked down after using call? Ooh, was that hook gonna hit? If that hook hits, I call. Yeah, okay, I call bullshit. 20 damn bullshit hooks. Oh, okay, hits. Yeah, that's fine.
冻住，不许走！
I'm feeling it.
I don't know about that wizard, their chief. Just get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I'm gonna call you out for that. The fuck was that? Yeah, tactically resetting, I swear. My fucking ass. Rip. Why are we swapping off? If anything, swap over to a Winston, not a hog. Yeah, okay. With the hog, you're not going to be able to do as much as you could with a Winston. The only person that's going to be able to take care of their Widow is either Chase or Chew for the most part. So if you're on a Winston, that Widow dies instantly. It is at least much easier to kill.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Good, we're taking high ground. Chew, make sure we're diving that Widow. I don't know where that happens. Good, make sure we deny the res. Okay.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Okay, if we're gonna run these supports, we need to play this like a brawl. Laz, I think you're more on a mindset when you're playing Moira. More of a pocket bitch. Good pick. Doesn't mean we push off that. Okay, good. He dies. No! Do not boop him! Just reset. Just reset. I'm disappointed. Whiff of a pulse bomb. We used coal when we were down here, so okay. And the bomb was ambitious, to say the least. What the fuck are we doing? Thank you. Okay, good.
Deine Hexe ist da.
Look, nobody's gonna be able to deal with their Widow unless it's besides Chase. I do not think this comp is the right pick here. I swear to God, I say this every time. I always say, this isn't gonna work. And then miraculously, shit happens. DPS cracking. Not over yet. Good beat. Good beat.
Helden sterben nicht.
Chase is fragging. Maddie, good job playing with the tanks. That's what you're supposed to be doing with these two tanks. At least, well, in this comp at least. Trying to think back. I think we were forcing things a little bit too much with some of the comps. Yes, you guys played actually really, really well in this scrim. Like, probably top 5 of how good I've seen you guys play. I still think we're trying to force things a bit too much. And some of the alts that we were using were off. Laz, specifically, your calls were a bit... Chew, you had actually a really, really good game on Sig and Diva. Tusk, you were being a little bit... well feedy. And we need to be making these conquats a lot faster. Making sure that... We need to identify the win condition and switch to change it. Yes, you guys managed to force it out every map and make it work. That's not going to be the case all the time. It's my job to make sure that the things that I say need to happen because of other scenarios besides what happens. If I know that doesn't exactly make sense, but for instance, the Eichenwald third point. Let's say the enemy team does cap. We need to make sure that we get it with a minute plus so that they don't get another chance to attack. We either force a win or a draw. We need to make that comp swatch and not just force it every time. I've sat down with Laz and Tusk, and for the most part should know what comps are best on what maps. However, even though I say we're forcing things a bit too much still, it has gone down a lot more from the constant Widow Tracer Genji picks all the time. It's definitely started to look up in general. If you don't think you're getting enough value on one hero that you could be getting on another, and this includes everyone, say it to the team. Hopefully someone gets a switch. We can switch if it's needed. But other than alts and what was the other one? Alts and conquats. It was everyone played very well. It's getting to the point where anything that I coach, it's got to be more one-on-one so I can look specifically at somebody's heroes. So again, please start posting either in VODs or DMing me with codes to look over. I will try to get around to it if I can, but most of the time I will be prioritizing team VOD reviews over one-on-ones. But yeah, like I said, it was still a good scrim. Those are just some minor things that we still need to clean up if we're going to keep climbing and as a team. But other than that, good job.